another question that many people had is, what do you plan to do with your money before you die? So a lot of people, at least I feel like this, in the financial independence community, the people that come to this, they've come to their money through primarily their own efforts. They haven't inherited it. It's been through hard work and discipline. And of course, you're always reliant on other people. I get that. But you read books like The Millionaire Next Door, and The Millionaire Next Door is very adamant that you should not help your adult children, right? It's like you got to be careful of that. And yet at the same time, you love your children and you want to give them the best possible world. So what are you planning to do with your money? Are you going to pass it on to your children? Do you have some sort of plan?
I think that you got to make your kids work for things. There's some relevance to it, but like for me, I'm raising 2 black girls, and they're going to come into society automatically with, wealth behind, with the wealth gap, like because of their race, because of their gender. And I think we do a disservice by saying they gotta work for all their money, because your cousin, your son didn't have to work for his money. As soon as he graduated from school with no student loans, he got probably the down payment on his house. While, me, I'm graduating from college with 6 figures in debt, so I'm automatically starting this much far behind. Plus, you want to pay me less. So I'm not going to put my kids in that position, and I set them up from the beginning to at least start at 0.
Yes.
You're going to help them bubble.
They will be bubbling, blue, my kids. Okay.
And to be honest, my son doesn't have to wait till I die. Like, I'm a mom who loves to say yes to him. That's my favorite thing, is to say yes. And I plan on not hoarding the wealth until I'm gone, but like being able to cut a 6-figure check to a 30-year-old so they can start a venture of their own or buy their first house. Like, that's something that I look forward to doing. That's a gift from me to him.
So how do you model financial responsibility and discipline now, so that when it's time to help them, when it's time to write them these 6-figure checks, that they don't just squander it?
I think it's just through actions. I think we underestimate how much our kids learn just from watching us. And he is in the position where he gets to see us every day because of the decisions that we've made to leave the traditional workforce and to spend time in these early years of his life with him, and at the same time building a business. So he gets to see it up front. I don't know that I think we think of learning as this very formal thing where like you sit down, you have the conversation about the birds and the bees, and then you have the conversation about debits and withdrawals and checks and balances, and that's just not how it works. You actually get your earliest money lessons just by being immersed in your household and what you see, and you don't realize until much later that that's where that came from. But I know that him seeing us do this every day and go to places like this, that he's learning just by watching.
Yeah.
Cop-out answer, isn't it?
No, I don't think it is. I think that, I don't have kids of my own, but I model for my dog and my 3 cats. Discipline.